How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffled Rowlet, and I've got some massive news for you guys right now. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have officially leaked. Now, the game's actual data dumps and everything, like the actual physical or digital copies of the game, are not out yet in the public, but they will be within the next like 12 to 24 hours. That's guaranteed. However, that's not the big deal we're talking about. We're talking about the stuff that's actually been shown so far. Now, you guys got to understand, due to copyright reasons and stuff like that, I'm not allowed to show you any of these images, but I will be describing them. And also, if you guys head over to Twitter, you guys can go check out Centro, or you can join my Discord, which is also linked down below. And on that Discord, we have a leaks section where you guys can go and check out all the images and everything right there, because we're going to have a whole section for just that. So just a bit of a, heads up, a warning, just so you guys know what the deal is. But yes, the game has leaked, and I thought we'd go through and describe everything. And for some of these things, we have brand new Pokemon that have been shown off, and for those, I will be showing you maybe like some fan arts on the side here, but maybe I won't as well. We'll see. But either way, here we go. So let's start things off from the beginning. There have been Pokemon leaked. Like, we have massive amounts of leaks of Pokemon that have been shown, that have been, that popped up, just in general, right? There's a lot of it, okay? There's a lot of it. And starting from the bottom, the first thing we actually were shown was the FUECOCO Evolution. Now, this was all in Spanish, so I don't know if this is going to be the actual name of the FUECOCO Evolution, the real one that we get, but we do have an artwork that I'm going to put on screen as well. However, this FUECOCO Evolution is called Crocalor. So Crocalor is going to be its name, and here's what it looks like more or less. It has a flaming hat that kind of looks a little bit like a sombrero, I would describe it as, but this is kind of what it looks like. It's more or less just still FUECOCO, slightly larger, with a flaming hat on it on top of its head. So that's pretty much what we have for its evolution as of right now. And apparently these leakers, they haven't chosen, they can't really choose any other starter, so they haven't been able to do that to show us what the, the Evo beyond this looks like just yet, or what the other starter evolution looks like, starter Evos look like just yet. But we do know this, though. We do know this, that this is what the evolution is going to look like, or what it looks like already, because it has been shown to us through these leaks. So that's one of the first things we have right here to kick things off with. Now, we do have more, and that's the part which gets very interesting. So we have this, of course, like I said, it has a flaming hat, but then we also have a new Smoliv evolution, and this one is massive. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of the Evo. I'm not a massive fan of the the Smoliv Evo, but we do have a artwork here by our boy Subarashi, because Subarashi is one of the boys from our community, and he's been drawing a lot of this stuff to show it off. So I thought I think we were allowed to more or less show a fan art. At least I think we are. It just, if you guys go to the actual Twitter account of Subarashi, you'll be able to find it. But Smoliv Evo is more like feminine looking, and it's kind of a bit taller now. It looks a little bit like the direction that you see some of the other Pokemon, the grass type Pokemon, going, like a feminine kind of like dress design, so to say, is what it's got going on. So just a heads up on that. That's what's happening there. Then there is also a brand new spider Pokemon that's also been revealed. And this brand new spider Pokemon is, I think we have the names for all of them in a second, but we also have the new Tauros. Now, apparently this Tauros is a fighting type, but it's full on black. Like, the color of it is just the black coloring, and it's missing one eye, apparently. That's kind of the biggest deal I noticed here, is it's missing an eye, which is very, very interesting. I guess it lost it in battle, being a fighting type and everything. As far as I'm aware, right? But we also have another piece of info, which is the Baldea Map. Now, the Baldea Map, as we can see here, you actually unlock it piece by piece. So as you explore it, the map will unlock. The rest of it is like the Fog of War. If you don't know what that is, basically, if you ever played a game like, I don't know, really any game, certain parts of the map will just be darkened out or fogged out with like some fog, which you don't know what's there unless you explore those areas, and then they become visible on your map into the future. So that's kind of what you have the same thing going on right here with the Baldea Map. It is in the fog. You can't actually see anything until you've explored those areas once or twice, right? So once usually. Then there is also a menu of the brand new system for buying food in this game, which is, it says here in Spanish, Brisa sin prisa, which I guess is the, just the shop here for these foods. You've got specifically patatas bravas, which is like potatoes. You've got something that I cannot really tell what it is. Something alfajores, I think. Limonada, which is a lemonade. Café, which is just coffee. And quesadillas, which a lot of you will probably know what those are, but you got them as well right here, and you can see the cost of each of them. And I think it's about 1,600 for the quesadilla, 900 for the lemonade, the coffee, geez, is 850. The alfajores are going to be costing 950, I think, unless I'm wrong here, or 1,950, and then 1,450 for the potatoes. So yes, this is basically foods you can buy, which is very interesting. But like I said, we know this stuff. We also have a brand new Pokemon called Flamigo. Sorry, not Flamingo. It's based on a flamingo, though. It is pink. It just kind of, is a long pink. It just looks like a flamingo. Like, what I mean? It kind of just looks like one. And its name is Flamigo. So that's pretty much what we know for its name. And then, of course, we have the spider Pokemon, as I mentioned, Tarantula, which is just an interesting name. But Tarantula, it is a little bug type with kind of like a giant, like, piece of web on its back. It's kind of interesting and weird. But yeah, so we also have this moment where you can basically, like, talk to, like the professor in the game, not professor, but the headmaster of the school you go to, and you have 3 options where you can kind of joke with him, I guess, or troll him almost, and mess with him. So that's that. Then there's also what seems to be a brand new Pokemon in the background of one of these screenshots. It looks like a tiny little thing. We can't really tell what it is from the distance. It looks very, very small. Must be a little frog, but I don't really know if that's what it is. It's very tiny, very, 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 very tiny. But here's either way, though, the kind of like summary of everything, right? So we have Tarantula, a new spider Pokemon. Flamigo, a new flamingo Pokemon. Smoliv, which evolves into Doliv. That's the evolution of Smoliv. FUECOCO evolves into Crocalor, which, of course, we know is a larger version with a flaming hat on the top of its head. And also the first look at the Paldean Tauros, which is a kind of a black-colored fighting type, I think, in terms of at least what I know from here. We also have an image of what looks to be, and again, you guys can literally follow along here if you go to Twitter and check out Central, or if you go to our Discord and check the list of everything we have on the Leaks channel. If you go there, you'll see everything. So just wanted to point that out, right? But they have here an image of the Wi-Fi battling and trading system. So here it is. We got Link Trade, you have a Union Circle in the top, then Terra Raid Battle, then Link Trade, Surprise Trade, Link Battle, Battle Stadium, and Mystery Gift. I'm guessing it's interesting. So Link Battle, I guess, would be somebody close to you. And then Battle Stadium, I guess, where you go to do, like, the competitive play, ranked play, and stuff like that. And then Mystery Gift is just a regular thing. Surprise Trade is just Wonder Trade. It's just a different naming for it. And then Link Trade is just regular, I guess, trading, so to say. And yeah, that's kind of the way I see this to be working like. And don't really know. Don't think we really missed anything in that regard. And if we move further up, there's really not much else to mention in terms of, like, images that have been shown off, because we've seen majority of them already. And if we scroll further down here on these tweets, there again, not really much to say. Again, there's that one hidden Pokemon behind like the pavilion and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I just want to know what you guys think about all this. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you all for watching. And just stay tuned. I'll be posting videos about all the leaks that are going to be happening. Everything that shows up, I will be making videos about it. So stay tuned for those. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I love you all. And I'll see you guys in the next video.